From Toshi's sister Akiko having her age changed, to Steve's voice actor getting a hernia during his recording sessions, today we're counting down 35 American Dad facts you probably never knew. But first, if you guys like videos like these, please consider giving the video a like, and also consider subscribing so you can be notified as these videos release. And finally, if you would like to interact with other fans of adult animated shows, please consider joining my Discord. A link to it will be in a pinned comment down below. Now, with all that out of the way, let's begin. Number 35. Steve's best friend Snot is based on the character Booger from the 1984 movie Revenge of the Nerds, and Snot is even voiced by Curtis Armstrong, who played Booger in the film. Number 34. The Smiths' living room was modeled after Ray Roman's living room from the series Everybody Loves Raymond. Number 33. Stan and Francine have given Steve and Haley some pretty creative middle names. Steve's full name is Stephen Anita Smith, and Haley's is Haley Dream Smasher Smith. Number 32. American Dad, like Family Guy, is inspired by All in the Family. Number 31. In the first 3 seasons of American Dad, there is an Easter egg at the beginning of every episode. In each episode during the opening credits, you can see the headline change for the newspaper. Number 30. Occasionally in American Dad, you can spot a yellow ribbon tied around a tree in front of the Smith family house. This is supposed to represent the family support of soldiers during wartime and of their safe return home. These ribbons can be pretty hard to spot, but an example I found is in Season 1, Episode 5.
Wait, Stan, you forgot your purse.
Oh, I swear I'd lose my own head if I... Hey, I don't have a purse!
Number 29. For the most part, the character designs from the American Dad pitch pilot have remained the same, except for Steve, who was changed to be less scrawny and geeky, and along with this, he was originally voiced by Ricky Blitt. But halfway through production, his voice was changed to Scott Grimes, and his design was changed to be more attractive and be less comparable to Neil Goldman from Family Guy. Number 28. Fox showed a viewer discretion warning before airing Season 1, Episode 2 titled Threat Levels, due to cartoon nudity.
Hey, thanks, fellas!
Take a picture, why don't you? I'm just being polite. It'd be rude not to look.
Number 27. In Season 3, Episode 12 titled Widowmaker, Stan tells Francine that his favorite movie is The Birds.
My favorite color is blue! My lucky number is 3, my favorite movie is The Burbs, and I'm terrified of fountains.
This is a bit of an Easter egg as Wendy Shaw, who voices Francine, co-starred in The Birds. However, if you remember, at the end of the episode, it was revealed that everything he told Francine were lies, so although it isn't Stan's favorite movie, it is still a good Easter egg. Number 26. Once Season 4 of American Dad aired, in the opening sequence, you can see Barry, Toshi, and Snot looking into an adult store. Along with this, various other residents of Langley Falls can be seen while Stan is driving in the opening credits. These even include Buckle and his wife Sherry. Number 25. Something else in the opening you can see is Dick and Duper in the background of the shopping center, as well as director Bullock, so they might all be playing hooky from work. Surprisingly, in the opening you can still see Greg next to Terry, even though Terry isn't in the show anymore, which is something we'll get into later. Number 24. Like Family Guy airing directly after Super Bowl 33, American Dad premiered directly after Super Bowl 39 to 15.1 million viewers. Number 23. The CIA secretary named Lorraine, who disfigured Francine in an acid attack, apparently got her job back afterwards, as she can be seen working at the CIA again in future episodes. Number 22. Here is a continuity mistake I'm sure most of you never noticed. In Season 3, Episode 2 titled Meter Maid, Francine asks her sister Gwen, "How are you enjoying being 3 years younger than me?"
So what's going on with you, sis? Are you enjoying being 3 years younger than me?
However, in Season 10, Episode 8, titled Now and Gwen, a flashback shows Gwen as a senior in high school while Francine is a freshman, making Gwen roughly 3 years older than Francine. Number 21. This wouldn't be the only continuity change fans would notice, as another more famous continuity change happened to Toshi's sister Akiko. When Akiko was first introduced in Season 2, Episode 11, titled American Dream Factory, she was much younger than Steve and his friends.
お前な、生地を見せてたら、さすがの酒もそこまで魅力には感じなかったのによ。
You got nothing. This is my band, so we're gonna do what I want. If you don't like it, we've got a Kiko waiting in the wings.
アークイーン第3の爆弾バイツァーダスト
However, when Akiko was reintroduced in Season 4, Episode 18, to host the hot dog eating competition between Toshi and Steve, Akiko was aged up to be around the same age as Steve and his friends. Number 20. The final frame of the introduction was changed after the first season. At the end of the credits in the first season, all that can be seen is a big American Dad logo in front of the American flag. However, from Season 2 onward, the logo was shrunk to fit the name of the series creators on the same screen. Number 19. The car that Principal Lewis drives is a 1966 Chevy Malibu. Number 18. Seth MacFarlane is the voice of Stan Smith as well as Roger, and when he's in the recording booth, he basically just has to bounce off of himself. Number 17. In Season 5, Episode 12, titled May the Best Stan Win, we have the years that Stan and Francine were born revealed to us. Stan was born in 1967, while Francine was born in 1971. We also see this information on their gravestones when they are buried together. Number 16. Originally, the character Klaus was going to be French. However, when D. Bradley Baker auditioned for the role, he told producers that his French accent wasn't very good, and that he would read the lines in a German accent instead. The show producers liked Baker's performance so much that they decided to change Klaus to German. Number 15. Jeff Fisher is actually voiced by a guy named Jeff Fisher. Number 14. Scott Grimes, the voice of Steve, actually developed a hernia during an extended recording session for American Dad.
I'm not kidding you. For 1 year of the show, you guys had me, when they found out I could really scream and say, awesome! And all these things. I never told you guys this. I got an umbilical hernia. I was standing there recording one day, and it's a whole episode where Steve is crying and screaming, and every line was just like, I can't do it anymore! No! And I felt this pain. I'm not kidding. I went to my doctor and I'll show it to you. Smoking.
Number 13. When American Dad switched from Fox to TBS in 2014, the writers gained a little bit more freedom in their vulgarity. Number 12. Here is a continuity problem that even the most casual of fans have noticed. In early episodes, Roger gradually learns to use disguises to go out into the world, but in later seasons, we see that he had actually been using disguises for decades before he met the Smiths. Number 11. The American Dad team have episodes lined up in advance well before they are actually ready to air. It has been estimated that anywhere between 20 to 40 episodes are left unaired and just need some last-minute touch-ups before they get broadcasted. Number 10. Back in 2009, Fox made a massive deal about American Dad's 150th episode, claiming it was lost in space. If you remember, this episode revolves around Jeff as he bargains for his freedom with slavers from Roger's species. However, this is actually the 151st episode, as the real 150th episode was Season 8, Episode 17, titled The Full Cognitive Radiation of Avery Bullock by the Cowardly Stan Smith, which aired a week earlier. Number 9. American Dad has had a season numbering fiasco. Season 1 of American Dad only had 7 episodes, but sometimes these get grouped together with Season 2 as 16 episodes because they were all part of one production run. Usually these labeling mistakes can be found on TV or DVD, but fortunately Hulu has it labeled properly. Number 8. Francine's birthday is on September 26th and she weighs 109 pounds. Number 7. The high school that Steve attends is named after the real-life singer and actress Pearl Bailey. Number 6. An unnoticed ongoing joke between Family Guy and American Dad is that they both consistently have dogs named Biscuit.
Okay, if it'll shut you...
I'm fine!
Dick, are you crying?
No! It's nothing! Dick says it's nothing. So to get to the hospital, make a left... I miss my dog! Biscuit! I miss Biscuit! She took him. Dick, no, the hospital's the other way. I'm coming to get you, Biscuit!
Would you like to see her?
See her? I don't understand.
Well, we love Biscuit so much, we wanted to keep her with us always. So we had her stuffed.
Mom!
Number 5. In Season 10 of American Dad, Mike Barker decided to depart from the show, which led to Terry to be written out of American Dad. However, the show would give us an in-universe explanation in Season 11, Episode 9, where we find out that Terry left Greg to follow his lifelong dream of touring with the band 311. Number 4. American Dad voice actors insist on recording their lines separately, because apparently when the cast is all together, they talk about things unrelated to work and struggle to get anything done. Number 3. Seth MacFarlane's sister, Rachel MacFarlane, is the voice of Stan's daughter, Haley. Rachel MacFarlane has had very close ties to Seth MacFarlane's animated shows. She was almost the voice of Meg, originally playing her in the Pitch pilot, and through American Dad and as well as Family Guy, she has played various characters outside of the main cast. These include characters like Quagmire's abusive ex-girlfriend Sonia and Headmistress Mahoney. Number 2. Once Season 5 of American Dad started, the bit where the newspaper had a new headline every episode was changed to Roger making a cameo in a different outfit at the beginning of every episode while Stan is on his way to work. Number 1. American Dad has been nominated for numerous awards, including 4 Primetime Emmy Awards and 2 Annie Awards. In June of 2013, American Dad was awarded as Top Television Series by the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. Alrighty guys, that does it. Really quick, I want to give a huge thank you to all of you guys for all the positive comments on last week's Family Guy Facts video. I wasn't expecting you guys as well to notice that the long form videos were struggling, so it really meant a lot to hear all you guys' support. Danish guy, I know you're gonna see this, you're the GOAT. That being said, I think I have finally found a structure that works for the channel, and I think we finally have a way that blends the short and long form videos together, where the shorts stand on their own and promote the long form videos without being intrusive and just cutting off. So I'm really happy with the direction that things are going, and I think I'm finally starting to find that balance that we've needed for the channel. Of course though, if you guys have any American Dad facts you would like to share with me to use in a future video, please comment it down below. And of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing so you can be notified as these videos release. Alrighty guys, you all take care, have a good one.